How is everyone doing today? This right here, a video on an American classic, the Buck 110 folding hunter knife. This right here, I wouldn't even plan on getting one of these. I've never had one. Both my boys had one, but we were at Rural King the other day, and I was like, I need to pick up a Buck 110. I bought this 110 LT Select from there. So I went back. They had these for $46. So I went and grabbed my wife. I was like, hey, they got them for $46. She's like, well, hell, I got this bucket right here. Anything that goes in the bucket's 15% off. So I was like, well, yeah, let's just throw her in there. So I threw this in the old bucket and got this for $39.85. So not too bad of a deal. Actually, it's a really good deal. Got, that right there. That's a good sign right there. Genuine ebony hardwood handle. We got the 420 high carbon steel. Lockback design, a Buck Classic. I like the flag on there. Then back here we have all the specs on the knife. We got, let's see if we can get her to focus here. We got the blade at 3 3/4 inches. Length 4 7/8 closed. The weight 7.2 ounces. Handle Crelicum ebony with brass bolsters and sheath genuine leather. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and crack into this bad boy, and no better way to do it than using one buck to open another buck, right? And the bottom of this was already kind of bashed open a little bit, so we're going to use this knife to kind of get into the other one if we can. Oh, and I cut into the sheath a little bit. Oh well, it'll be all right. Oh man, amazing. So we got this sheath, made in Mexico. Got the 110 designation there on it. Getting to this might be just a little bit harder. So you guys hang tight and I'm going to get into this. Alright, so we got into the knife. She is thick, boys. She is really thick. Let's compare to the LT. Just beautiful brass, though, on this. The ebony wood. Again, she just needs wiped off a little bit. A little bit of an edge on her. Let's see the... See how she... Alright, she's a little bit to the right hand side here. But, we're talking about a knife, it's $39. Let's just lay her out here. Yeah. Not too shabby of a blade. Not too shabby at all. So one thing we want to do is we want to weigh these, see kind of how they stack up next to each other. Let's put her on ounces. 7.25, and I know we already read the ounces off the back, but I kind of want to get a visual here. So it's 4.25 ounces heavier than the LT model. Let's see what it's like compared to this. Oh, it's heavier than that. So this is 5.95. Brass bolsters. But it's got this kind of jig Derlin stuff. Yeah, 7.25. But heck, weight doesn't bother me. I don't hate on weight that much because the weight just kind of means quality. So now we want to kind of see what the edge is like from the factory. Let's get some... old Bassmaster magazine pages here. Let's see how she runs. Oh, that is sharp. That to me, from the factory, ooh, that's kind of right up there with any Spydercos I think I've received. She does in a turn from the factory. So I couldn't imagine what that would be like if it was stropped up and ready to roll. You know. That is very good from the factory. You can't beat that for a factory sharpened knife at all. So we got the Old Timer Golden Bear on top. We got the Buck 110 in the middle and the Buck 110 LT Select on the bottom. Which one are you going to go with? Which one you taking whitetail hunting with you? I don't know. That right there, that is a sturdy feeling knife. Now it does need a little bit of work with the opening and closing. That is stiff, but I mean with time, that'll work in. Whereas this one's, you know, I've had this knife since probably 95, 96. This one here, it's brand new, but I've oiled this and kind of worked with it a little bit. Yeah. And one thing that's got me getting into these bucks is I've become pretty, communicating a lot with a guy named Boston Blade Reviews, and his reviews are mainly on buck knives. So me and him have been communicating back and forth a great amount. So, he's really sparked my interest in these classic American buck knives. I mean, how many people seen their grandpa put one of these on their belt and take off into the woods to hunt anything? A lot of people seen it. And their backup blade was more than likely, a 3-bladed old-timer Stockman. So, or if they had money, they had a case knife. But I didn't hang around them prestigious folks. Yeah, we look at this 3 brass pin design with the, I guess that's for your spring. The nickel silver one there. Yeah. Pretty tight gaps on the back of it here. Yeah. I just like the feel. I like how, my hands are kind of big. So yeah, that, we got a little bit coming out of the bottom, which you want. And, you can choke up if you're skinning, coming down, taking the hide off of your hanging deer. Yeah. Sharp tang stamp. Let's see how it fits inside the sheath that I cut. We didn't cut her too bad. We just put a little neck in her. Hey man, if you plan on using it, that's no big deal. Ooh, she's tight, boys. Oh yeah. Boy, she is tight, but that'll stretch out with time. That is a nice looking sheath too. We got that one. That one's all loose. I've wore that a lot and field dressed and butchered a few deer with that. So she's a little wore out, but that's a good sheath right there. That's seen many a time in the woods. It has. So yeah, let's take a look at her side by side. Let's move her out up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, just a couple of American classics. And that, like I said, that sheath will break in with time. No big deal. Yeah, there she is in all of her glory. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want some stickers, I got a few of these rectangle ones left I can give out. Share the channel, guys. Once we hit 500, we are going to do a giveaway. I've already purchased the main item that's going in the giveaway, and we'll talk about that a little more on a different video. But I got it. The QC on it's pretty good. So I got that item. It is a case knife, mini trapper. So I got that. I got some of the Walmart Axis Lock knives and some other stuff I'll throw in there and some swag and whatnot. And yeah, once we hit 500, we'll do the video. I'm going to run it just like Jersey Knife Guy does his. I almost said Jersey Shore. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of. But yeah, I'm going to run it just like Jersey Knife Guy runs his. So yeah, just keep an eye out for it. There'll be plenty of videos leading up to it. Then once I hit 500, I'll make the main video for people to comment on. And like he said, you know, you want to give it to someone who you know is a supporter of your channel, someone who's subscribed to you and throw some likes to you, comments, stuff like that. So we definitely want it to be someone of that stature. So I'm going to run it just like he runs his. So yeah, guys, that's it. Stay sharp and stay strong.